Morning, everybody. Hope you're all well, and hope you're having a good week so far. So, here we are again, Uncle Fester, Clive Spencer. Thought I'd just come on and do a video this morning and share something that I've I've just come across during meditation. Sorry, I have a drink of my one-shot coffee this morning, which I've just been made. So, this morning, what I want to share with you is I told everybody, big thing I've learned this year is how the mind can debilitate you and overwhelm you, and how we have needs in human needs, that certainty, uncertainty, 6 human needs. We need to feel significant. We need connection and love. But the two big spiritual needs we need is growth and contribution. And this morning, while doing some meditation and some exercise, I come up with 2 ingredients that I seem to be missing, or 2 ingredients which have just come into my mind during meditation, which are 2 fundamental and magic ingredients is to be or achieve success you require, or achieve them goals you keep missing. And the 2 words I'm going to share with you today is consistency and persistence. Unbelievably, when we want to achieve success, or we want to lose the weight, create a business, or succeed in life, a lot of times we put the effort in and we miss one ingredient. We miss a few of the ingredients. Sometimes we don't get focused. But have you noticed, when you do take focus and you focus on losing weight or getting fit, that we take responsibility and we take action. But the 2 big things we don't do, which we should do more regularly, that's being consistent. We need to get up and start being consistent. We need to start attacking things and taking action and being consistent. Because only when you're consistent will you achieve the goals and get to the goals you require. And you've got to be persistent as well. Something I have just wrote on my wall, as many of you know, I write quotes on my wall to remind me when I wake up in the morning. And that's COD. That's commitment, obligation, and duty I have to myself. Okay? And then underneath that, I got discipline and be true to myself. However, I've put 2 words on my wall today, and it's my visual wall, and that's consistency and persistence. Consistency, I've been lacking it. And what I mean by that is, every now and again, I take a day off, and then the day off takes the next day off, and then I refocus and go again. However, the biggest part of the ingredients I am missing, and a lot of people potentially miss in life, is consistency and persistence. We've got to get out there, and we've got to be consistent in what we do. If you want to lose weight, you want to achieve something in life, then you've got to do it over and over again and repeat it. It's a bit like the boxers who want to achieve their aim of becoming a pro boxer, or want to win the fight. They've got to be consistent. They've got to be in the actual gym, training their techniques, training, and they consistently are there. And no matter what happens, if they're feeling down, they're feeling negative, They get in that gym and they're consistent. One thing I'm consistent with is meditating. And while meditating this morning, the two words come to my mind: consistent and persistent. Only when you add them ingredients into your life and your way of thinking will you actually start achieving what you really want. So today I want you to look at where you are, and are you consistent? Are you persistent? If you want to change the job, if you want to create something within your life, how consistent are you? Are you aiming for it every day? Are you trying to achieve? Are you going for it? Are you being persistent? You know, a lot of us only go in 50%, 90, 80%. You know, you've got to commit. And for some unknown reason, I haven't been consistent. I haven't been persistent. Although a lot of people and a lot of groups would say, Clive, you are consistent, you are persistent. Well, am I really? No. The answer would be okay. Because if I was, I'd be in a better place with my weight. I would be fulfilling life and the goals and the focuses that I always desire. So, and desire is something I want, I focus upon. So from today onwards, I'm going to start becoming more consistent, more persistent. So I've got a coffee, 3 Elements coffee, you know, brilliant coffee, one shot. I'm consistent every morning with one shot. I'm there, I'm filling it up, I'm actually taking it on board because the product is absolutely beautiful. It's the only coffee I know I can drink, which doesn't give me that bitter taste. So consistency and persistency. Look where you are, what you want to achieve, and have a look how much effort you actually put in. All right. It was something that kept coming up in the past, and for some unknown reason, I've brushed over it during my sessions with Tony Robbins and Dean Gracino. They actually say, you know, you've got to keep turning up. And today, during my meditation, when you meditate, you connect your mind with your heart, and a lot of things come through meditation. And the wisdom I was given today was consistency and persistency. All right. And I know a lot of people out there would actually turn around and say, well, Clive, you're on the, you know, we've had enough of you posting on our walls. But hey, I'm going to be consistent. And I've got goals I want to reach. The coffee, which I've become part of, is close to my heart. I'm passionate about it because every sale we will give back to good causes. We will assist people to grow, and if they want to start businesses, we will help them. And the other, I've got quite a few goals. Another goal is to actually form a tribe and help people overcome their struggles in life. That's I had them struggles. I beat myself up, and I was my own worst enemy. And this year, although there's been a lot of uncertainty this year, I've certainly grown and actually accepted myself for who I am and know who I am today, because I have been consistent in working with my mind and working with my inner thoughts to see what I've been telling myself. I, for a long time, told myself I weren't good enough, I weren't worthy, I weren't lovable, which is just amazing because I am lovable, you know. So yeah, today has been a bit of a surreal moment, and this morning I've had 2 brilliant messages and consistency. All right, only when we are consistent and persistent will we truly achieve what we truly want. And I look back on my past to see where I focused on something, and one of the big things was joining the army. From a young age, I always wanted to join the army, and nobody was going to ever stop me from joining the army. I had to go through medical tests because I had asthma, but I was consistent. I was persistent. I kept going, and my focus was driven, and I kept taking action because that's the one thing I really desired. And when I look back, I was just consistent in getting in the army, and I achieved it. And instead of continuing with a consistent, I actually took my foot off the gas and joined the army. And I really didn't set any goals once I was there to achieve much more. I just potted along with the team and just got on with my duties. However, if you want to achieve the rank, you've got to be consistent. You've got to be persistent. You've got to put the work in. You've got to put the effort in to become that, get to that place you want to be. I've got a very good friend, Kerry McNamara, and a lot of people know him from who are in my circle. And Kerry McNamara, what an inspiration of a man. The guy, Kerry, was quite a big lad like myself, and he got to the rank of Corporal of Horse, Sergeant, and he got pulled in, and because of his size, he was told he wouldn't achieve anything past Sergeant if he didn't sort his life out. And Kerry, now looking back, put so much work and effort in. I think he went from 122 kilograms down to about 80 kilograms. He started running marathons. And today, if you saw Kerry today against a picture, his consistency and persistence to achieve his desired goal of being a success within the British Army, he smashed it, you know, and he actually reached Warrant Officer 1, which is RSM, and massive achievement, especially for where he was. So that inspires me today and has just reminded me of, you've got to put the work in and you've got to be consistent and persistent. If you want to bring change, you've got to keep going, no matter what life throws at you. And life throws curveballs at you sometimes that put us down and make us feel like crap, you know. But that's where it is. It's the focus he had to put in and the consistency is amazing, and you can achieve anything you want in life. So if you're watching this video and you want something, please start putting the effort in, the amount of effort in, the consistency and the persistency of putting it in every day. You've got to put the work in to achieve. All right. And at first, it may seem hard to put that work in, and it may become overwhelming, and you may have some curveballs, but it's about getting up and going again. If you look at the elite forces and the people who join the elite forces, and big respect to them, because when they go on to Brecon and they do their physical training, it's about getting up a lot of people fail because they can't put the weight on, they can't go, they physically, mentally having battles, and they struggle, and then the consistency and the persistency fall away. You know, the people who achieve, which it's amazing. I've got friends who were part of them regiments. And today I look at them and the persistent and consistency they put in is amazing. All right. So if you want something, you need to really focus on what you want and turn up every time, and turn up 100%. If you give 90%, you are going to slip away. All right. So that's all I wanted to share with you today, was consistency and persistency. And once you put them in and you got the commitment, obligation, duty to yourself, and you've got the focus and take responsibility, then you will achieve anything you want in life. You've only got to look at the people who've done very well in life on social media. Aaron Lambo, you know, he's consistent out there. He's pushing forward. And if you got to sit down with him and shared the effort he put in, it doesn't just land on your lap. Nothing ever comes 95% of the time. Nothing falls in your lap. You've got to get out there. You've got to take the action. All right. The Richard Bransons of the world, Alan Sugars, all these people who achieved their desired goals just kept going. So that's what I want to share. Have a look where you are today. See how much commitment you are putting in and how consistent you are. All right. And be persistent. So, yeah, I hope we're halfway through the week. All right. I start a new job next week as well. So I've got a lot going on in life at this moment in time. I've got the 3 Elements coffee, which is going well. And we're just going to keep coming at that because we believe in the brand. We believe in the cause behind it. So, you know, join us on this journey and join the 3 Elements tribe if you're not a member already, and have people around you who want to see you grow. The people who don't want to see you grow, or the people who are negative, or a lot of people say about trolls. All right, we need haters to grow. Okay, so please stop beating yourself up if you are not reaching the part of your life you're actually, if you feel you're falling down and you're getting up and going again, that's brilliant. There's no such thing as failure. Failure is just a moment in time where you need to reevaluate where you are in life and where the next steps forward. We need to have failings to actually learn, grow, stand up and go again. So I love you all right? And yeah, consistency and persistency is my message today. And have a look where you are. All right, sitting around on your backside when you want to get fit doesn't get you anywhere. All right, sitting around on your backside doing nothing when you want to achieve or you want to grow a business doesn't get you anywhere. You've got to get consistent. You've got to be persistent. If you want to bring change, commit to yourself. All right, it's your obligation to yourself, and it's the duty you have to yourself to be the best you can be while we're on this earth. And that's all I want to share. Love you all. Have a great week.